Hey guys! Oh my goodness. It's been a hell of a time lately. It's just been like an uphill struggle both ways, and I felt like I've just been constantly having to fight for everything. So I haven't had much time, and as a result, I haven't been able to make the vlogs. I don't like that. I want to make these daily because I like making these vlogs and sharing the views on things with you and all that, but it's just been such a slog. So I haven't had much time, but I did manage to record this while I was out campaigning. Well, it's another fine day out here. Just as I started pressing record, the sun's gone in, so one of those days, but you can probably hear the level of problems behind me with the noise from the motorway. We are campaigning for a sound reducing road surface, which I think will work out quite well. I believe that we've got some success in that respect, so I'm hopeful that it will become nicer and more pleasant around here. But we're also out with something different today. We're out with a petition to try and reduce the speed on Wigan Road here in Westhoughton. The slip road for the motorway that's behind me making all that noise is just off Wigan Road. So you come off the motorway and then you end up on a roundabout and then you come off onto Wigan Road. And people aren't slowing down, so we want the speed limit on that road reduced from 40 to 30 so that people don't get hurt as much. We've had, unfortunately, a few people knocked down and killed, some injured, quite badly injured. And I don't think that's right, and neither do my Conservative colleagues, and neither do a lot of the residents, because we're getting an awful lot of signatures on this. We think if we can reduce the speed on the road, then things will get a lot safer. So that's what we're doing today. And a little bit yesterday as well, while I was doing some work on planning an application. Do you ever get the impression that sometimes things are just sent to test you? Today's been one of those days where literally everything has gone wrong. I had a half-hour job this morning that's lasted until 3:30 in the afternoon. Now we've got to try and fit all of today's work that I had planned into this afternoon in about 3 hours. It's going to be very, very difficult. Better get on. And it's about Hulton Park, trying to get that overturned. Honestly, I'm going to say straight off to you, I don't think it'll work. It's one of those situations where if I were the Secretary of State, I wouldn't think, oh, I better call that in because maybe they did the wrong decision. What was written very carefully, and they've done it on purpose. The original applicant has written a very good case in a very good way so that it's difficult to fight it. We fought it, and I think we fought it on the right grounds, and I've made that appeal because I think we did make the right grounds and we should have won. But from someone who's outside of that and hasn't seen everything and will be coming to it fresh, I don't know. Will they make the same decision? I don't know. So it's worth a try, which is what I've done. I've put the case as well as I can, and I hope it'll work, but I don't want to get anyone's hopes up because you never know. Well, it's about 3 hours later, so I was actually quite accurate in my assessment of how long it would take to get through everything I need to do today. Oh, it's been hard. I've rushed, basically. Got everything done, and I think it's right, it's accurate, but, rushed. So, I'm on my way home now. Let's have something to eat, because I've just realised I haven't eaten since breakfast, and that's not a good thing. Right, let's go. But that's all of that, and later on I'm going to be out campaigning again because it's the local elections coming up and we've got to do it. And we've got a good guy, Martin, my ward colleague. He's been on the council since long before I was. He's been there 12 years now, and this is my third. So, oh my goodness, I'm coming up on 4 years already. Time has flown. And he's taught me an awful lot, so I think it would be wrong to break up a good team. He's a very good councillor, he does a lot for the community, and I hope that he wins, and I'll be out there canvassing for him. I'm also going to canvass for some of our other candidates as well, of course, because they're great people too, but Westhoughton will, of course, be my main focus. As a result, I haven't got much time, but I'm going to try and fit in all of these videos as well. But it means that Gamehammer's probably going to get delayed. CP Scene was supposed to come out this week, but it's going to have to be next week because I need the weekend to work on it when I might have a little bit more time, but you never know. It's so much of a slog. So if that slips, then that slips. It's how it is. Gamehammer's not going to be coming back until I've got time, basically. Similarly with the comics, they've been gone for months now because I just don't have the time. It's one of those things, but we're going to get through it. It's going to be worth it in the end when we finally get to the end of this. It feels like 18 months of just non-stop campaigning. I am worn out. It's not humanly possible to keep going at this rate. And I know people say, you do too much, and yeah, I'm starting to feel it. Right. I don't want it to sound like I'm complaining. I love my job. I absolutely love my job. I love every aspect of what I'm doing. Love the council work, love the videos, love the comics, but sometimes you need a break. But we'll get one eventually. 4th of May, I'm having the day off. Right, to cheer myself up a little bit, I've been down to CEX today when I was on the way back from work when I was doing a lot of casework. Picked up another Dreamcast controller because I want to get 4. I want to be able to sit down with a game and have 4 players. So now I've got a third one to go with the 2 that I've already got over there, and that'd be nice. But I also spotted this in game. Very low price, so collector's edition of The Conduit. Don't know much about this aside from it's a first person or third person shooter. Looks like first person. Use the Wii controls to move around as you do. It's one that's like a bit like GoldenEye that they did on the Wii. So that should be interesting, and I'm looking forward to eventually having some time to play that after the election. Oh my goodness, it'll be a fun one. It got a sequel, so it can't be that bad. And of course, popped to CEX, and they had Pac-Man Rally, which I didn't even know existed, so I'm very happy to have found that. It's one of those things about full set collecting, you find the interesting ones. Sadly, it doesn't have a manual, but the rest of it's in great condition, so I'm looking forward to having a bit of time later on sometime to give that a try too. Right, I'll see you later, because I've got to go back out now, so see you on the campaign trail. Today's video is brought to you by my graphic novels, The Collected Life of Naughty Mouse, Volume 1, All Over the House, Volume 1, and All Over the House, Volume 2. Thank you.